Hello! Good afternoon or evening or what have you. Welcome in everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Before I start with the rolling of the adjectives, I just wanna get this beautiful art Guru drew for me. 1 second, let me just get it on screen. And yeah, I'll link it as well. I'm not logged, but it's really beautiful. I can't get over it. It's such a wonderful piece. The way Guru understands lighting is just incredible to me. And yeah, extremely cute concept, really good expression. Actually, if you've been following Guru, you may have noticed that they've drawn like a few arcs recently, and I've learned there's a secret theme to all the gift cards they've been doing. I was able to solve it, and I believe I was the first to do so, though I did take a hint. But definitely see if you can solve it yourself. I genuinely like getting gift art from Gyuriki, like uncommissioned art for Gyuriki is like a dream come true. Like I never in a million years thought that could happen to me when I got into streaming. So yeah, really. Guru also streams, including Guru's stream, I was able to catch some of it. This art itself, Guru's an incredible artist, and their streams are very chill, really good music selection. So I'm sure many of you are, but just in case, please follow Gyuriki if you aren't already. And yeah. How are audio levels, by the way? Is the BGM good? Am I audible? And yeah, welcome Grecian, welcome Jam. Gaurki, exactly. Alright, so I guess, again, really incredible art. Please check out Guru if you're not already. I guess I'll dive into things. We can roll some adjectives. Cultured. That's a funny one. It's hard to imagine how I'm gonna be applying this to mammals, but definitely the kind of thing I should be able to figure out. Again, I'm just hoping this will be, you know it when you see it. And I'm sure there'll be like some behavioral kickbacks. Yeah, it's funny to get like kind of a meme one after that. It's been a second adjective. Tedious. Oh, I love the idea of rewarding animals for being tedious. I think that's a very funny thing for the wheel to demand from me. Let's spin a third adjective. Compassionate. That's cute. I hope we get some compassionate mammals today. I feel we've had things in the realm of compassionate before. I think I've had practice with this kind of thing. One last adjective. Discreet. That's fun. Some mammals are definitely look like sneakier than each other. Also, I'm like, as a mathematician, I feel forced to acknowledge the mathematical meaning of this. I could be like just how disjointed they are, how far they are from being continuous. Like very... Some like distribution maps look much more discrete than others. But yeah, mostly I think I'll be going with how sneaky it is because it seems much more applicable. So here are adjectives for Chige. And I guess we can spin the first mammal. Pteropus, so this is a flying fox. There's like maybe a marine flying fox off the bat. The Mariana fruit bat, also known as the Mariana flying fox. Quite a pretty animal. Look at that golden neck. Considered a delicacy. Though that seems unfortunate for everyone involved that it is, because it seems like kind of disease vector once again. Well, this is a very discrete range. This is like as far as it gets from continuous. Just many small points. This is exactly what I imagine when I imagine a discrete topological space. Smaller root sizes from 3 to 75. Large number of solitary bats that at times comprise up to half of the population. Oh, poor baby. Yeah. They must be quite cultured. This is a great conservation poster. I want to start putting these up in my neighborhood, even though I'm nowhere near the range of these. It's a beautiful animal. God, look at that in flight. I just really love this golden collar thing. Yeah, sorry, we got through the adjectives kind of quick. I can pull them up. We got cultured, tedious, compassionate, and discreet. Yeah, I think it's such... I need something to do for like the first 15 minutes of stream, because I think the adjectives are the funnest part, but I kind of always do them when no one's here yet. Maybe we just need like a longer skirting soon screen or something. I've also thought about like spinning the adjectives at the end, but I think that would just be confusing. And I think it's like fun that you spin Chige's adjectives, you know? Like, it would be yeah. Oh look, okay, this points towards discrete maybe. The bat looks, I wasn't expecting it to, but the bat looks extremely discrete over here. plus the whole range thing I mentioned. I'm really good photos, but I actually think this one might still be my favorite. There we go. And this image was from Anne Hudgens. I love how stupidly long the why mammals blurb is. Like, it makes me laugh every time I see it. Right, and let's see if Jubith has much to say about these. Daytime activities include body care, mating, marking, flying, and climbing to other sleeping places. That... Tegius is gonna be so tough. Roosts in native limestone and ravine forests. The obsession with sleeping places, I wanna say, is Tegius, but that's definitely like really stretching the meaning of Tegius if I do that. Contributes to speak to Tegius Bersal, so it is a pollinator. Yeah, this thing strikes me as quite cultured. And yeah, it gets like delicacy. Tegius? I wonder if there's like a more obscure, like an archaic usage of Tegius that just means sleep related, but I don't think there is. I guess there's the flying fox genus we've had, like I'm sure you think what would make anything Tegius, and there's so many flying foxes. It is getting like a bit repetitive to see Pteropus. So that might contribute a bit, but I do like this one a bit. Yeah, it's hard to like mind. It's not like a pest or anything. I guess yeah, how annoying it is can also factor in. I'm gonna say like not like on the not Tegius side of things, but not crazy on the not Tegius side of things. Compassionate is a pollinator, and like, you know, you're not gonna get much more concrete things than that, so I think that alone should bring up to 191. And also, yes, welcome Alibe, and welcome Farmskegs. Welcome both of you. A great emote combo. Yeah, great to see some Young's One Right usage here. I like emotes that you can combine with other emotes. I think that's like kind of slightly underexplored. So I've been happy during this. Those are weird, because arms should be mirrored, but I think they're not quite. Though maybe that kind of adds to the strangeness of the whole thing. Like, they seem out of phase a bit. But I think like GIF is just like a very strange format, and things like that just happen. Dagger eye messed up. That might be the much more likely explanation, but I thought I just like flipped it horizontally, so I don't see what could have gone wrong. And yeah, discrete. We saw that picture of it hiding in an extremely discrete range. The other sense of the word, so I'm gonna give it like a 219. Yeah. Beautiful color. delicacy, local delicacy. Hey, welcome Agumi. Welcome, welcome. What else was there? Oh yeah, pollinator, or at least seed disperser. I guess that's maybe not quite the same thing as pollinator. Like budget pollination. Let me just export this, and then we'll roll the next mammal. Hipposideros thomensis. Whoa. Or Hipposideros, sorry, thomensis. The Sao Tome leaf-nosed bat. Seems like the Shupplegus genus around. Not a ton of information here. Eats large insects. I wonder if there will be images of this. Least concern and so on. I feel like people like to visit Sao Tome. Oh, an active taxon. I guess I get mentioned that the genus has moved around a bunch. My naturalist seems to disagree with Wikipedia and the wheel. I think it's a funny face. Like very endearing, very goofy looking. I wonder... Hey, welcome Cube, welcome, welcome. I wonder how, like, things worked out, where I feel like the faces on backs are like 1,000 times, get at least 1,000 times stranger than the faces on, like, literally any other mammal. Like, why does this kind of thing only happen to backs, and why does it happen so often to backs? It's not like they're all weird in the same way, and then it's just, like, one weird facial adaptation. No, there's, like, 1,000 very strange, completely different faces you can get on backs. Trying to think if like monkeys can have pretty good faces. Like monkeys are kind of like that, but nowhere near as much as bats. I should like look into like the horseshoe backs around nose backs. Like what is the purpose of that? Wait, which Pokemon is that? It sounds familiar. Hey, welcome board fan. Welcome, welcome. Oh, echolocation makes sense. Maybe someday long in the future as like shrews build up their echolocation skills, they'll like evolve stranger and stranger fat faces. Oh yes, Woobat. Yes, yes, yes. It's this exactly. I like when they make like a Pokemon a little ball of something. Like how this is a little fluff ball. I think that's inspired. Or maybe not inspired. I think I just like spheres. And cubes, of course. Simple shapes are good. This image is from Chris Meyer. It would be I don't know, shrews have such good faces, I would be a bit bummed out if... I don't know, I could kick a few shrews that had this face variety. It's a slightly like terrifying concept. I don't think I'm like entirely opposed. Yeah, I should read more about the species before I judge it. Whoa, it's not showing up. I guess we got a different genus here, so that's the one I should go with. Maybe it's under this. Yeah, there we go. Wow, this is nothing. Oh, but maybe it's all over here. There we go. Roots in caves and disused mines. Another one that actually seems to benefit from mining, unlike the majority. Echolocation call is not known. That is rare. It's crazy we have so many images of this when we have so little information. Like, one person could have recorded his sound. But maybe just no one cares. No one cares about this guy's echolocation thing. I feel like hanging out in a abandoned mine is like pretty cool, so that bumps up his cultured score a bit, like that. The sign. I want to give a high TH score just because no one seems like bothered to study these. If it wasn't tedious, someone would know what its echolocation call is. You just need to like leave out a tape recorder or whatever overnight. No one can be asked. Compassionate? Well, we know very little about this. The one thing we did know is that it might share its minds with a different leaf-nosed bat. So I don't think I can like count that too highly, but that's definitely a point towards this thing being compassionate. And we really don't have much else to go on, so maybe we should arrange. You know, maybe we don't know its echolocation call because it's discreet and not because we couldn't be asked. So again, signs point to this being somewhat discreet. Lives in abandoned mines. We don't know its echolocation call. Not a lot more to say about this guy. Funny nose. I think that's good. Okay, let's roll another mammal. Wait, shoot. We cannot get removed. There we go. Acomys mullah. Mullah's fun. Get money. It's arrogant. The mullah spiny mouse has no images. Whoa. Oh, wrong page. That's why it's so weird. Yeah. See if we can get an image before we read any more about it. It's number 9 here. Oh, that's quite good. Oh, I'm a fan. You know, it's like quite generic mouse, but I think it's like above average cuteness. It's like the beady eyes are doing it for me, I think. So eats bugs. Found in Ethiopia. Another very obscure one. It's classified as least concern. They have been trapped in rocks on stony ground among crops and bush. I don't think this is a cultured mouse. It's like getting trapped under rocks. He doesn't really have many distinguishing features. I think this kind of mouse just like eats bugs and doesn't think too much. You're like 38. Tegius, I am a bit tired of getting these creatures, if I'm being perfectly honest. There are too many of these. Compassionate? It looks quite friendly. I don't want to go crazy if it's purely on vibes, but it does look like it would be your pal. A mouse is like quite sneaky, I feel. And this really does seem like it keeps to its own. I guess it's like living in... Well, they seem to live among crops and bush, so even though it is living in open savannas, it does seem to manage to keep somewhat discreet. Trapped under rocks, eats bugs. I think that's all we have for the mullah spiny mouse. I do like spiny mice. I mean, obviously, like, soft fur is kind of nice, but the spines give it a more interesting. Actually, I'm gonna bump up its culture score for having spines. I think that does, like, give it a sense of distinguishment. That just, like, a furry mouse might be missing. Ooh, a squirrel. Sciurus oculatus. Peter's squirrel. We've definitely had Peter's other things. Wilhelm Peter's got around. Another fig eater. Usually it's the backs that eat figs, but the squirrel partakes as well. They come into contact with the Mexican gray squirrel and the southern flying squirrel. I love leaving at that vague. Like, do they gag along? Do they fight? We have no idea. They just come into contact with them. Oh. I mean, it's like generic, but this is like the platonic ideal of a gray squirrel, I think. Like, this has kind of a slightly, like, brighter underbelly. What's this thing's range? Quite, like, actually limited. Just, like, parts of a portion of central Mexico, it looks like. Like when I imagine a squirrel, this is the exact image I see. You know? It's like the Platonic ideal of a squirrel. This too. This is a really nice photo. A log of cooked ones. This is quite a photogenic creature. And this was Sciurus oculatus. I want to go on with oculatus. Like I thought there'd be some weird thing with its eyes, but eyes seem quite normal to me. It's not in the name, it's just Peter's squirrel. Let's see what Chief has to say. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that, Maleve. I always thought there's only like one species of squirrel near me, but I've learned there are a few, so I should really like learn to differentiate my local squirrels. I think that would be good to know. Breeding of pecan squirrels occur in late spring when up to 20 males might chase a female. This is the like Otome game squirrel. The 20 males vying for attention. Able to leap 2-meter gaps between trees. That's insane. Like, imagine scaling that up to human size. What the equivalent would be. Oh jeez, I seem to be dropping some frames. I mean, has this stream been choppy at all? Let me try and like close applications I might not need. My computer's going choppy. Herbivorous and feeds on tree seeds, nuts. Another. Oh yeah, we knew this one. Yeah, pigs, right? I think this is like the diet makes me feel this is cultured. Like the figs and plums. Most squirrels are just stuck eating nothing but seeds. The squirrels kind of figured it out. Tedious. It's not like the most exciting animal. There's like enough cool stuff about this one. I wouldn't call it tedious. Compassionate. We know they encountered those other squirrel species, but we have no idea what that means. They live and forage alone. Only occasion interacting with others. Concentrate food source. I don't think there's anything that's really pointing to these being particularly compassionate. I feel squirrel's a very noticeable animal. Like, I've seen so many squirrels, so they can't be that discreet. It's tempting to call like everything small discreet, but I think this is an exception. I think this is not a discreet animal. Another fig enjoyer. Phenomenal leaper. There's at least one more thing I wanted to know about. Oh yeah, of course. The Acomys squirrel. I think that's good for Piglet squirrel. Whoa, that is very laggy. It's like 2 frames per second for me as well. One day, I will see what we rolled. I don't know what's going on, because it's like the exact same stuff I have running every time I'm doing it. And in Task Manager, things seem pretty normal. I think it might just be a ventilation issue. Hey! Sheriff Ram, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, things are a bit choppy. Might restart. I don't want to split the stream in two. Hopefully things clear up. I'll try propping up my laptop and hope that then. Yeah, I might restart. There's like an ag break coming up anyways. Hey, welcome to Nimmernimin. I'll review this mammal, and then if things aren't getting any better, I think I will have to restart my computer in the stream. This like leg is kind of miserable, and my keyboard is getting very hot. It's always so scary when they like hit you with a skull like this. Like, I was sure we had rolled something extinct. We have so much detail on this rice rat. This is insane. Why do they have like... Why is the article for this rice rat like... What the hell? I've never seen this. Why is this article for a rice rat a featured article? Yeah, I think the mountain goat might have had a smaller article than this one rice rat does. We haven't even settled on a common name for it. Is this like a recently discovered creature? No. Oh, and it also has a kind of synonyms. Let me make sure the like actual species names are on the list, because maybe it has been like merged.